Hmm. Well, hey guys, it is me, Samara Brewer here with like an whole my live stream thing. And if you can tell from the title, I really need help. Because for the juice in my house, it basically ran out a few hours ago, so I decided to go to the co-op and replace it. And basically, I got this. It is Robinson's pressed pear and elderflower fruit cordial. Sounds rather posh or that kind of thing. And it only cost me £2.50. And the trouble is, whenever I try to open it, it just winds up being the whole lid thing's like so tight to get off. It just gets nowhere and it just leaves me with red sore hands. So, yay me! I've tried looking up on YouTube, but basically they all involve aluminum bottles of soda, huh? Which basically are plastic, but this, it's glass. So, I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to use. I just don't know what to do. As if my day couldn't get any kind of bad. As sadly for my bedroom TV, it also, on a side note, has gone and stopped working. Because basically for a few years now, I've had a Sanyo TV in my bedroom, and basically it replaced my old one, as my dad's partner basically was, I think if I remember correctly, having her TV go into me and my dad's living room to replace the living room TV. Yep. Which at the time was the same Sanyo TV, which is in my bedroom. And basically, per that TV, basically woke up, decided as normal to try and turn it on so I could catch up on the teletext, see what's been going on in the world around me. Especially seeing as how we're still in a heat wave. Yay! Because, it's still warm outside and the sun's still out. It's still really warm. And there's been no rain for 2 weeks. And basically, there are loads of fires going around here in the UK, in the Midlands too, which is not exactly very good. And basically went to turn the TV on, and basically the blue light thingy that it's off, that went dark thingy that the TV was turning on, or something, I think. And then it would just have the blue sort of flicker and then just pop back off. So, tried it again, and with the shower remote. Then I tried it with the TV remote, And that didn't work. And basically didn't know what else to do. So I thought, maybe YouTube will help figure out what's going on. So I typed up Sanyo TV won't turn on, and according to the whole thing, like, basically it's involving tutorials, like there are loads of tutorials on how to fix Sanyo TVs that won't turn on. And it turns out the reason, according to the videos, why my Sanyo TV won't turn on is because apparently there's like this thing in the TV which is burnt out or something. I don't really know. And pretty much I can already imagine what my dad's going to say. Because for him, he has the habit on seeing next to, if not exactly every single thing that goes wrong, as being deliberate, that it was all intentional, that nothing is an accident or whatever, or even conceiving that it just happened naturally due to things like wear and tear or old age. And also proceeds to thingy his temper out on stuff. In fact, out of all the times he's gotten extremely angry, it was all in the past, where he would do things like smash plates, throw musical instruments across rooms, and shouting at me and Jack to the point where we were bursting into tears. And one time he even done it in front of me when I was just a kid right in front of my mom. So yay to that. So basically, seeing as how I didn't know how to prepare it, and more than likely, with my dad having temper stuff, he would probably smash the TV rather than try to fix it. It would wind up probably needing replaced. Which then I basically, okay, I need to think of somewhere where I can replace the TV if it really does need replacing. And about eBay. And it wasn't exactly very helpful. As good thing was, quite a lot of them were cheap. Bad news was, almost all of them were all collect in person. And the closest one was about over 100 miles away. I mean, seriously. One I found was like in Hull, I think one was in Hull, one was like in Huntley. Mm, yeah, I remember now. One was in Huntley, one was way over in Inverness, and one was somewhere near Blackpool. And living in Ballater, I knew it is very, very far away from places like Bloomin' Hull and Blackpool and Inverness and all that stuff. Plus, the only ones I could find which actually delivered to here, rather than just being collect in person, was basically just a flippin' projector thing marked down or something as a TV from Hong Kong. and the second one was like a black and white TV. Like a black and white portable TV tube, not portable tube TV thing in black and white from France. So yeah, that's pretty much me guaranteed something like a funeral or something. Because I know for a fact my dad will probably vent his sheer rage onto the TV and choose to smash it first rather than bothering to repair it. And he will immediately say it was all my fault and I did it deliberately and all this stuff. So, cheers to my probable early funeral. If I could actually open this stupid bottle. Dang, don't you just love the packaging industry? Has to be some way to open this stupid thing. And absolutely no one's watching this. No one's helping me. Oh. Maybe there's something in the kitchen. No, I'm gonna check the kitchen. I don't know like, if any of those do you think that these two things might work? Because basically, for me and my dad, way I think things which pretty much would have no use whatsoever with this problem. Because I'd add something like an egg slicer or a pizza cutter would wind up working in this for obvious reasons. I think this kind of thing might work, I don't know. So I think this is normally used for like cork bottles or something, like corked wine bottles. So no idea if this thing would work at all. Or I might just need some more grip. So might clean it up with paper towel in the kitchen. I'm actually gonna try one of them. Oh? Oh yay! 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 Looks like I don't need help after all. So, anyways, cheers to the lovely weather. Hopefully this heat wave doesn't turn into a drought and we all shrivel up and turn into giant raisins all shriveled up and stuff. Also, I hear quite a few people are referring to this kind of weather as the 1974, 1970s. Apparently in 1974, there was this huge, gigantic heat wave in the UK, which lasted for 3 or 4 months, apparently. And that is seriously long. It turns out the heat was actually bringing loads of problems. There were loads of fires going all over the place. Women, people were getting sent to hospital because of all the heat. Women broke old surfaces were melting, buildings were cracking apparently because it was so warm. And on top of all that, there were even loads of things like water rations and hosepipe bans. And it turns out in some in Northern Ireland and just doing that kind of thing apparently. With the hosepipe ban thing at least because demand's outstripping supply over there. So pretty much I'd imagine that there would be some perfectly sheltered person in America who isn't dealing with this kind of problem saying, come on. Um, this stuff don't prove shit. Global warming ain't real. Now's not the time to talk about global warming. Ugh. So, anyways, I think I might go and turn this kind of thing into a little side rant thing. Basically, I hope you guys enjoyed the little episode I uploaded yesterday onto my YouTube channel. It was the episode GEDTT, short for Going Down the Toilet, and it basically was going to be on trans exclusionary radical feminists. And basically, that is the shortened word. Well, the shortened word for that is Turks. And apparently, some people who are Turks, they find it super offensive and like a horrible slur thing to them. And almost like it's the feminist equivalent to the N-word or something, which I doubt very highly. Because for Turks, they do have this little thing where they go and say, yeah, equality for women, yeah, women's rights and all that stuff. And then transgender people, like especially transgender women, go and say, yeah, can we have equality too, please? And for the Turk, we're like, no, you can't. If you get rights, then that means we'll lose rights. So no equality for you. Because apparently, if transgender people gain rights, then cisgender people lose rights. It's almost like the same kind of argument. And back when it came to likes of gay marriage and stuff like that, where people would think that when gay people would be gaining rights, that straight people would wind up losing rights. And there was no evidence to support their claims whatsoever, almost like they were going, this is the truth, because I said so. And they would still blissfully ignore any evidence which would be presented to them. Because as everyone knows, facts are only the facts. When people don't wind up getting peeved off by the facts and have their own feelings getting hurt by the facts, it's perfectly okay for the facts to hurt other people's feelings because facts and science and facts and stuff. In other words, for some of these people, facts are only facts if they hurt other people's feelings, just not their own. Yes, anyways. One thing's for sure, I know I don't need this thing anymore. Or this. I'm gonna put these away. Oh, that sorted. Nearly forgot. Carry the gift of my plate. Got my cup. And no, it does not have actual stuff in it because basically it's like a fake beer cup thing meant to look like it has beer in it when it doesn't. And basically, like, see, it's fake. Basically, I rinsed this out with tap water, and I think that was still dripping. So, anyways, I am going to have a drink. I was thinking of like earlier having this chicken tikka masala, but I think it's a little bit burnt and also gone cold. So yay me. And also as a little extra thing, thank you to everybody who's like subscribed to my channel as I now have 159 subscribers. So huge thanks to everyone who subscribes to me. It makes me feel nice and happy and make me feel like I'm not rambling to the digital empty nothingness of cyberspace, which is just like ignored and never thingied on at all when it comes to social media stuff. So anyways, thanks to like everyone who's been watching. I think I'll try a little sip of this. Sip. I'm just gonna take a swig. I almost had that like a shot. Although I think I was supposed to put water in there first. Because I think that was super strong. Almost like my taste buds have been punched or something. I like fruit and stuff. So yeah, I think if I was you and you were gonna try something like this stuff, then pretty much go and dilute it with water. And in case you're wondering why I still do have things like juice even though I'm 20, it's because whenever I do have busy, it winds up having gassy consequences. AKA, it makes me break wind. It is obviously farting. In fact, I still remember to this day when I was at this hotel in Glasgow with my grandparents, mom, and little brother. And basically, I ordered orange juice whilst my little brother ordered Fanta, which is just fizzy orange juice. The only thing was, for the thing with the juice, they gotten mixed up. And basically, when the two of us took our drinks, he went here because my little brother likes fizzy, whereas to me, I don't. And the drink then got swapped to the person who actually wanted them. And for most of the evening, I was farting. And that though my little brother was laughing his head off. Yet as for my grandma, she was not so pleased. In fact, I still remember that I was still farting when it came to bedtime when you were trying to sleep. So I think that my little brother and my mom found it that night kind of tricky to go and get to sleep. Yeah, so hopefully my TV will get sorted out, and I don't need to worry because I already have this little backup plan thing for me if the TV does wind up getting thingy, as if my little brother is bored and the TV can't be thingy to the Xbox, then he can just use the DS if he likes. Or he can just continue to play with his toys. Whereas for me, I have live streaming TV things that I could find online. And of course, there is obviously YouTube. And I might get a portable TV. Might, if one's cheap and that stuff. And especially one that isn't on collection person. Ugh, I find that annoying kind of thing. Because although I'm 20, I can't drive because I don't have a driver's license or have even taken a driver's test. Plus, I still think both my parents believe that if I was to get behind the steering wheel of a car, then I'd be like reenacting stuff from Grand Theft Auto. And in case you're wondering why that would be bad, it's because back when I used to play Grand Theft Auto, especially the one which was like involving New York, the one with the I don't know, I think Dookie guy with the beard thing and the characters. Basically, that can't remember the name. It was something. But I remember that game. It was basically that in thing with New York, and in that game I had a little teeny tiny habit of causing gigantic traffic jams on the Brooklyn Bridge and then blowing up my car, making other people's cars blow up, and then so forth and so forth and so forth, causing lovely, lovely terror. And when I wasn't doing that, I was playing Run Over the Pedestrian, which would be fun, until I'd smash into a bus stop and get tossed out of the car and, like, die. So, anyways, I am going to continue with the whole thing on what I was doing beforehand, as currently I am watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Also, I think I might later try and do a video where I am reacting to a 360 video thing. So, anyways, I think I might do that. I wonder if 360-degree music video things. Ooh, or I might do one where I'm in a nightclub. I always wanted to sing in a nightclub. So, anyway. Oh, 29 minutes per second. Still going. I've been rambling for quite a while, like nearly half an hour. God, time flies. So, anyways. If you like this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment on whatever you like down below. And also, if you want to, then feel free to subscribe. And if you're subscribing, then don't forget to turn on the little bell thing. Because apparently, with the sub feed, you can thingy on to, like, how much you want to get notified about. Like, with a certain channel. Because basically, like, if you just hit subscribe and not the bell, then you'll only be notified occasionally on their content. Whereas if you do hit the bell and the subscribe button, then you're notified all the time. So anyways. Just giving you the heads up. So, like, comment, subscribe, and if you are, then go and hit the bell and future